not it's carried or not. They're having a little talk, and it'll be interesting whether the third umpire, he's asking for the third umpire, whether it's come in.
Well, will be interesting. We had a good look at it from our commentary position. My impression live was it was out. It looked like a fantastic catch, if it is a catch, but let's hope that we've got a good replay of it. Law driving, look, that is not a drivable length. Sort of stuck on the crease. Ball travels very quickly. And we just, hopefully we've got couple more shots. Simon Torfel asked Steve Davis. Obviously, they were not sure, and this will be interesting if we don't get a definitive look at it, whether in fact it'll be given.
Well, it's pretty hard to tell. It's up to Matthew Mott there in the gully to say whether it's carried, but the batsmen now, they hold their ground. They're believing it's up to the umpires here. Steve Torfel, Porky Parker, who's got the job. Here it is here. It's pretty hard to say that they might get a white light here to put it back towards the umpires in the middle.
Well, this is just a key part of the game, isn't it? Law, possibly a king pair, and forfer, and the game's nature has changed dramatically.
That's good.
Well, I've got to say, as we just blow that replay up, that looked pretty good to me there.
That one there shows to me that might have carried. The way he's got his hand up underneath there. And as he goes down there, it's down to umpire Parker, the third umpire. And he's kept him in. Well, the Victorians.
Steve Davis getting the ball. The Victorians are far from happy about this. They are far from happy about that. Well, this could be the turning point of the match. Poor Rifle is motionless. I mean, this decision should have gone back to the umpires because you cannot see on the replay whether it's out or not. In fact, if there's any evidence on the replay, it might suggest it is out. And, well...
Good on you, Paul. He's just telling his players here to calm down here. He's disappointed. He knows how important that was to get the skipper out, the Queensland skipper. He's just trying to calm his troops down here. And it's very important now for the senior players. They've got a game to win here. Matty Mott, he was in the gully. He said it carried. Ex-Queenslander there. They just can't believe it. Klinger, fantastic catch by Michael Klinger. Here it is here. And then that looks... Don't know. That was a hard one there.
I mean, to be honest, I thought that... Yeah, this is a call for the umpires. They're in a great position. They're looking front onto it. It's their call, really. And, well, not out. Better get on with the game.
He's still on a pair, though. He had his heart in his mouth for about 10 minutes there. I would have thought, waiting for that. I think that is the perfect decision there for the umpire, Mr. Parker, to actually... He's just... calm down here. He's got the fingers pointed, but it's up to the umpire there to throw it back to the umpires in the middle there. They've got the best decision there to see whether or not that's carried.
Well, quite clearly the third umpire can't tell either way. So it's not his decision. It's the umpire in the middle's decision. The third umpire can tell by the replay, well, it is his call, but it wasn't his call. Should have been the white one.
Very good over again. Fantastic, and Paul Rifle is dead set struggling to get the cap off umpire Torfel here. Restraint. Well done, Paul. Walk away here. I know you'd be disappointed. It's a final, but by gee, that was a very good over.
Wonderful piece of bowling from Rifle, and that would have been 4 for 139. Still 85 required. The captain out, a rookie in. It would have been interesting times. Now, John Davison's not happy. He's telling Steve Davis something. No one's happy. No one's happy. I don't blame them for being unhappy. I mean, it's the key part of your whole season goes down to a third umpire call. The third umpire's given the green light. It should have been the white. It should have been referred. We've got two international umpires in the middle. Surely they can make the decision, given that we couldn't quite make it out on the replay. And it's not the first time. We've seen this in all levels of the game this year. It's happened a couple of times in the international season. We've seen it in some overseas matches in international cricket. Exactly the same things happen. It is so hard to tell with lots of the replays. And the umpires are in a better position to tell. So they should be making the call if the TV replay is not definitive.
And that's the point. And that's what makes the better umpires from others. It's these guys here know whether or not the ball is carried, as far as I'm concerned. They have to make a decision. And if I was umpire Puck, I would have gave it back to them there. Anyway.
In the umpire's defence, though, I will say that they did chat about it. And I think that the two umpires in the middle decided that they couldn't tell. That's what it looked like to me. I don't want to put words into their mouths, but they did come together and discuss it before it went to the third umpire. And probably Steve Davis and Simon Torfel both said, well, don't know, not sure, better refer. So I think the decision went through their hands to start off with and then went to the third umpire. But once you can't tell on the replay, I mean, it should have gone back to the middle for them to make the call.
I think the rules state, and I've just been told from our advisory umpire here and come scorer, Mr. Michael Roberts, it's in the playing conditions, Jeff, that if it is thrown to the third umpire, it can't be referred back to the umpires in the middle, which is ludicrous.
Oh, that's just silly then, isn't it? Something wrong with the law. Well, and then there's the other issue of the batsman taking the fieldsman's word for it, which used to happen in the good old days, Dean, before we had all these TV replays.